federal government has tabled a supplementary bill to increase its expenditure under Budget 2016 after overspending by some 3 billion ringgit. The bulk of the figure, 2.25 billion ringgit, was for contribution to statutory funds. The rest was spent by the Education, Transport, Health, Foreign Affairs, and the Women, Family and Community Development Ministries. The Election Commission also overspent, incurring almost 63 million ringgit extra last year because of the Sarawak elections. On a related note, PKR Strategy Director Sim Zazin claims that the 50 million ringgit allocated for national-type Chinese schools under Budget 2016 has still not been dispersed. The Bayan Baru MP says the 50 million was later slashed to 16.5 million, but still no part of the allocation was granted. Prime Minister Najib Razak had tabled Budget 2016 with a total allocation of 267.2 billion ringgit. Almost half of Malaysian employers apparently plan to award salary increases of between 3 and 6% during their next salary review. According to a 2017 Hays Asia Salary Guide, a third of employers expect to award increases from between 6 and 10%. 9% plan to raise salaries by over 10%, and 13% will look to award up to 3%, while 4% are not looking to give out increments. The figure cited by the survey more or less matches the results of last year's survey. Regional Director Tom Osborne says that while Malaysia is a resourceful nation, given the uncertainties in the global and regional climate, employers are taking a moderate approach to salaries. As for bonuses, 66% of employers in Malaysia intend to reward all employees in the coming year, while 22% intend to award bonuses to only some employees. Of those looking to pay bonuses, 33% expect bonuses to be worth from 11 to 50% of staff salary. 29% are looking to give out bonuses of up to 10% of staff salary, and 18% from 51 to 99% of salary. Another 20% of employers expect to pay bonuses worth 100% of staff salary. UMW Holdings Property Unit UMW Land and MIDA plan to build an aerospace and smart manufacturing park. It will be built on UMW's land, spanning 348.3 hectares in Serenda, Selangor. The new park will feature UMW Aerospace's production facility of aero engine fan cases for Rolls-Royce. It is expected to act as a catalyst to draw in other high-value investments, and will include commercial and residential developments on the northern part of the site. MIDA Chief Asman Mahmood says the park caters to the needs of high-value manufacturing industries and can be considered by investors who are looking to move out the value chain by incorporating high-tech innovations. Alam Maritime has bagged a contract worth 99 million ringgit for the provision of subsea inspection, maintenance and repair services. The client, which is an independent oil and gas exploration and production company, was not named in the statement. The contract is for 2 years with an extension option of another year. Alam Maritime expects the contract to contribute positively to its earnings and net tangible assets for the financial year ending December 31st, 2017 and beyond. As for risks, it will be mainly operational by human or technical inefficiency, as well as uncertainties in supply and price materials, economic, regulatory and political conditions. RAM Rating is maintaining a stable outlook on the Malaysian Islamic banking sector, but it warns that the bank's profits may be hit by higher funding costs. The agency says the performance of lenders may continue to soften this year due to increased funding pressures. However, RAM also notes that domestic Islamic banks are still well capitalized with Common Equity Tier 1 ratio of 12.1% and total capital ratio of 15.8% as at the end of last year. It expects the local Islamic banking sector to see financing growth of between 3 and 14% this year, while liquidity is expected to remain healthy despite some potential weakening in the asset quality. Its co-head of Financial Institution Rating, Sophia Lee, says some seasoning effects from earlier periods of prolific growth are also expected to come into play, but there shouldn't be any significant deterioration given the prudent underwriting standards of banks in Malaysia. According to RAM stats, Islamic financing jumped 40.6% to 45 billion ringgit in 2016, compared with the conventional banking sector's 32 billion. The agency sees rapid growth for the Islamic banking sphere as major banking groups are prioritizing the growth of Sharia-compliant assets.